Now I'd like to talk about our Business Foundation program. So we've just finished talking about the things that you do once you've declared an official business major and moved into our advanced program. Let's back up and look at what you would have done when, if you had started at VCU from the very beginning. The first 2 years of your program consists of VCU core classes and general education classes, plus math, econ, and accounting. In terms of mathematics, everyone in our programs will need to take calculus. That can be a business calculus class, it can be an applied calculus class, or it can even be a general calculus class. But before you can be admitted to one of our majors, you will finish calculus. You will also complete 2 courses in economics and 2 courses in accounting. The VCU core classes are classes required of every major on campus, and they include your composition classes, some social science, natural science, and humanities classes. Now, how do you move from the foundation program to the advanced program? In order to be eligible, you have to have junior status, or 54 credit hours. Those hours need to include calculus, and actually, if you, for whatever reason, are able to skip over the pre-calculus class, then that's just fine. You don't need to go backward and take pre-calculus. You also need to have done micro and macroeconomics, the 2 semesters of accounting, and English composition. Your cumulative GPA has to be at least a 2.5. Now, as you're coming in as a brand new student, that GPA will be determined by looking back at your grades at the institution you came from. Once you begin earning grades at VCU, then we look only at your VCU grades. So the good news is, if you have any poor grades in your past that you would like to be rid of, they're all magically gone once you finish your first semester here at VCU. On the other hand, if you've been a straight A student, you have to start over and start building that wonderful GPA again once you get on our campus. Now, if you've met all of these requirements, then you will fill out a change in major form during registration when you're on campus for orientation. Until that form is actually processed, you will need overrides from your academic advisor in order to take most of our upper-level business classes. You will get those from your advisor when you meet one-on-one during orientation. Now, suppose you're not ready to declare your major, and we always see plenty of students who come to us. They didn't know they wanted to study business earlier in their career before they got to us, or they haven't completed enough hours before they come to us. If that's your case, then you need to be aware that there's a timeline for declaring your major. As a transfer student, you need to be able to declare your major in the fewest number of semesters possible to meet the remaining requirements. In addition to that, once you start at VCU, every semester you need to move forward with math, accounting, and economics as long as you still have remaining requirements in any of those areas. So to make satisfactory progress in our program, if you are missing calculus, you need to register for a math class. If you do not have both principles of accounting classes, then you need to register for accounting. And if you don't have both micro and macroeconomic principles, then you need to register for those. That needs to happen every semester that you are still missing one of those. Now, you might ask yourself, okay, what if I don't do that? What are the consequences? Well, if you don't register for the things you're missing, then you can be taken out of the School of Business programs. So the lesson here is, if you want to be a School of Business student, you have to remember to register for the required courses in the business curriculum.